Hi guys, welcome back to the Baking with the Vanilla pod.
Today we are doing a very easy pizza base recipe. Now this can be used for pizza base or garlic bread. So in a mixing bowl, just take 360 grams of flour. Now I'm using bread flour or high grade flour, but if you don't have that available, just use normal flour. And then into that I'm adding 8 grams of salt. To it I'm adding 8 grams of dried active yeast. Now this is what you get in the supermarket. It's just in a packet and you can use it directly. You don't need to soak it or anything, but this is 8 grams, and if you get hold of fresh yeast, the amount will be different. If you're using fresh yeast, it will be 16 grams, but if you're using dried packaged active yeast, it's going to be 8 grams. So add that, and then I'm adding 20 ml of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can use normal oil. And then I'm adding 200 ml of water. So just add all this together, give it a mix with a spatula. I'm going to put this on my stand mixer with the dough hook for about 10 minutes, but if you don't have one, you can knead this with your hand as well. Dough is ready, and you know your dough is ready when it's nice and soft and you're able to stretch it. So when you stretch it, it shouldn't just break. It should stretch really nicely, like so, and then you know that your dough is ready. And then you need to place this dough, just cover it and keep it in a warm place. But since it's winter in New Zealand and it's really cold, I'm using this cloth. I'd soak this cloth in extremely hot water, and then I just squeeze the water out, and I'm going to cover it with a warm cloth, but for about 20 to 25 minutes until the dough just rises, and then you can it's ready to bake. My dough had risen and I just knocked it back, as in just released all the air from it. So just pushed it like that. Now I'm going to divide this into 2 halves. And I'm using this stone as my pizza base to cook the pizza, but if you don't have a pizza stone, you can just use a baking tray or a cake tin as well. I'm going to show you how I do it on a cake tin when I do my garlic bread. So I'm just going to take this pizza dough and lightly with my hand, I'm just going to keep stretching it. You can use a rolling pin, but I like doing it like that, and then flattening it on the base like either a tray or a stone. And then I'm going to just sprinkle this stone with some flour. So I'm just going to spread it. I like my pizza like thin crust. I'm making this into a very thin crust, and now I'm just seeing what sides are thick and just stretching it out. And then I'm just going to fold in the edges like that. So just fold it and then press it with your fingertip, so it just becomes like an edge or a lip, so that all your fillings just stay in place and don't spread all over. Now this pizza dough has a tendency to basically stretch and then shrink back. So just keep stretching and then just relaxing it so that it stays in that place. The dough has a lot of elasticity in it. That's the reason that happens. So if you stretch it, just make sure you relax the dough a little bit like that, and then again give it a good stretch so it will stay in that place. My pizza dough is ready. I'm going to put all my favorite toppings on it. You can play around with whatever you like, and then I'm going to bake this at around 220 degrees. So for the garlic bread, I'm just using this cake tin. Again, put some flour and take your dough, stretch it. So basically it's like a deep dish pizza that you can make in this. So this is my garlic bread and it's so nice and it's like a deep dish pizza. I will just lift it and show it to you. So it works really well even in a cake tin. So you have like a nice deep pizza base. So you can make your pizza in a cake tin as well. So it's a great option too, and this also took about 15-20 minutes, 220-230 degrees Celsius. So my pizza is hot and fresh from the oven. So it took about 15 minutes at 230 degrees Celsius, but I had fan bake, so it baked quickly. So you can check whether it's done. Just lift it from the side, and if this crust is still soft and soggy, that means it's not done. It needs to be dry. So if you like this video, give it a big fat thumbs up, and also share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Baking with the Vanilla Pod, and it's completely free to subscribe to the channel. So please subscribe. Until next time, happy baking. Click the notification bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.